Scorpio, what is up? Thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome to the channel. I'm Deborah. This is Purusha Intuitive, and we are looking at your weekly energy. So I am filming on the day of the full moon. The full moon will be happening later this evening, 12:34 Eastern Standard Time. Kind of a dope number combo. I love numerology. That really speaks to like being on the path, moving forward, moving ahead, dotting your I's, crossing your T's along the way, right? All right, Scorpio. So, you know, it's full moon in Libra. Being balanced, being diplomatic, not letting your feelings, your emotions get the best of you is the name of the game. Yeah, I think that's about it. Let's get into it. All right, let's see how this shows up for you, Scorpio. All right, so surrender, very nice. I love this energy of stepping back. Legit, I filmed this, that same card came up for you before, is what I was gonna say. So double confirmation on that. You know, just taking the time to heal, to grow, to go within. This is a current trend this week of needing a little me time. It's allowing things to evolve to the next stage, right? The next chapter. There's not much more that you can do is what I'm hearing. You've done everything you could, and now you're like, you know, moving to the next stage, so to speak. It's gonna be a time of abundance. I really love this energy for you, Scorpio. Very beautiful. So this is, you know, I mean, I think it's just kind of like knowing the work that we're putting in, taking time for ourselves to heal. And that's really like when we heal our perspective, then we know how to look at our abundance or tap into that. Usually we hear those intuitive messages when we're spending those moments of quiet, of surrender, doing the healing work, reflection, meditation, journaling, you know, being out in nature, etc. All those things kind of connect us with spirit. Okay, yeah, because I think there's still some pain that needs to be healed with that Three of Swords. And it's like, I'm hearing it, it's like you've done all the work that you need to do. It's just now focused more on the healing. So whether you do acupuncture or yoga or, you know, like I said, meditation, salt rooms, foot baths, you know, whatever holistic thing you want to do. That's going to help nurture. It's going to help calm, bring in that new love. I love that for you, Scorpio. Yay. New potential, new possibility. Not even seeing that this is coming in is what I'm hearing, you know. You might be kind of just in your own zone, working on your stuff with that Six of Swords, getting things to move forward. Yeah, lots of healing energy. I love the star though because it does speak to you doing the work and allowing, you know, the healing to come through. The healing meaning you're getting better, you're on your path, you're doing the work. And just be conscious of that. Remind yourself of that. We all need those reminders. You know, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, King of Pentacles energy. This might be working with someone. This also might be some amount of healing coming through with this situation. New potential, new possibility, right, that we see with this Ace of Cups. But it is coming on the tails of a lot of sadness and pain, you know? So I feel like for you, like, you know, I think this is kind of about continuing. I mean, yes, I do hear it as that, like continuing to focus on yourself. The Fool energy is blocked for you. it's like not your first rodeo. You've been down this path before. And so I see this, the Fearlet, as you working a little bit more intentionally with what you have, right? This feels like you know this person. You've had connection to them for a while. Yes, you can't force them to be or do any which way. There's a lot of emotion represented in this situation with the King of Cups. Maybe they didn't want to hear it. Maybe they, you know, made it difficult for you. Because with the King of Pentacles in your energy and the Star and the Eight of Pentacles, it really talks about you doing the work, doing the healing work. We have 3 kings on the board. So that's like all these different opinions, you know. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Gemini, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't know how that came through. Maybe there is some Gemini energy in there. Queen of Pentacles, though, is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So it's like, I see you, it's like just, I think it's like you have to be smarter about the situation. You're dealing with a lot of people who are arrogant, stubborn, they have their opinions, their perspective, and that's it, right? Like, maybe you can never overcome their vision, you know, what they think of you, how they feel about you. And that's not good, bad, right, or wrong, right? I mean, I think it's just because of the blessings, the abundance that you bring in. But I feel like there's also this element where they don't want to be a part of that success, right? And not because they don't want to get in on that. I feel like they just don't want you to have that, right? They don't want you to have the happiness, the new beginnings, the plenty, you know? Because if you stay within their confines, etc., they're trying to keep you small, is what I'm hearing for you, Scorpio. And if you don't see that, that's kind of where it gets sticky, because it's like, you know, whenever we don't recognize something or aren't honest with ourselves about how a situation is, it causes a lot of this stress, anxiety, fear, emotions, the inability to sleep at night. And that's because something is being, okay, come on, dude. It's not coming. Something is starting new, starting fresh for you, right? And it's powerful, but you do have to self-protect a little bit better, a little bit more. That message has been very consistent throughout the zodiacs. And I've even heard other readers, it's like, know who your enemies are. You know what I mean? Like, it's really hard to kind of see people clearly right now, especially with this full moon energy. It's like we either, like, if we get triggered, we could potentially explode, right? But we're also not seeing other people clearly. That's why we have to take this step back and not participate as much, because that gives us the whole picture, right? It helps us see and understand the actions versus getting sucked into, you know, the drama or the distractions. So it is going to require a little bit of, yeah. I think these people are going to give you a hard time. Yeah, dude. Something is going to, things are going to shift, and I feel like there's going to be some type of conflict that comes to the surface. Whether it's this week or not, I feel like it's these other people kind of being on the defensive about things, maybe limiting, etc. You need to really focus on new chapter, new beginnings, and opening up to that, being able to receive that. It does show there's something coming in for you towards the end of the week, Scorpio. But in order to get there, it's about taking time out for yourself, you know? So just think of ways you can kind of just give yourself extra love, extra nurture. That's when we feel the strongest, right? It is when we're able to manifest way easier, way more on point, you know? We're not just waiting for something to come in. There needs to be a little bit of action-oriented energy, And I have been seeing this theme come up a lot lately. Like, a lot of it is about the people, places, and things that we are engaging our time and energy into. Something stinks, Scorpio, so be mindful of that. All right, let's close it out, guys. Ooh. Okay, I did pull it upside down, but yeah, I mean, again, there's that concept of limitation, keeping you caged up, probably knowing your value, knowing your worth, knowing the abundance, right, that you bring to the table, but not really wanting you to have that. A lot of times people can see us better than we can see ourselves, right? Your gifts, your talents, your abilities. I feel like this is about you establishing roots. So finding people, places, and things that fit your vibe better than trying to force yourself to resonate with something that doesn't, you know? It's like the iris is all about 11:11 on the clock. I love that. So, you know, what was I want to say plant your wishes. No, but yeah, make a wish. Okay. The iris is about doing it from a space of strength, loyalty, regalness, right? Like being kind of that diplomatic person who, you know, maybe is a little bit buttoned up, but I feel like it also works in your favor because you don't want to be in a space where you're constantly limited, especially with those around you, and especially like those that are just kind of making it hard. That's what that energy is. Someone being incredibly defensive, playing way out of their ego. That's the devil in the middle in the traditional deck, ruled by Capricorn, so you could be dealing with an earth energy and just creating unnecessary conflict. No one needs that, right? No one needs that. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Lots of love and blessings to you this week. I hope things move fluidly. Definitely reach out if you need a little support or reading, etc. I'd be so happy to do so. Big thumbs up if it resonated. Drop comments below. Let's build and grow the community. Lots of love and blessings to you today.